Hey guys, it's Brick Witchery here, and today I'm showing you my modifications I've made to my Hogwarts castle sets. As you'll notice, I've only modded the 2018 and beyond waves of Harry Potter Lego castle sets, just because I like the nostalgia of having the previous castle sets just intact the way they are, which is why I've chosen to use the current sets as my modded versions. So first up, I'm showing you my Great Hall set from 2018. You'll see that I've modded the Great Hall itself quite a lot, just with a lot of additions of foods. I've got turkey, croissants, more goblets, ice creams, sweets, pies, just generally a lot of more food items to busy up the set a bit more, make it seem like it's a real feast as it's shown in the movies. I've included a lot of parts from the 2019 Advent calendar set, which included a lot of different foods, which I thought was fitting for this scene. Moving on, I've added this little trunk where previously the sorting hat was behind the Mirror of Erised, just to replace the actual hat because I've moved that to Dumbledore's office. It just has a few jewels in it, and it was the one from just below a few floors down. I've added a little spider on top because that was also on the same floor and I didn't want to get rid of it. Below that, I've got the Gryffindor dormitory, so I've just got a few poles on the side which are brown, and I intended to put two on each side of the bed, but it looked a little bit too busy and I didn't want to make it too overly cluttered, so I just ended up settling with having one on the ends and removed that long tan piece from underneath to make it fit. I transferred the beds from the Whomping Willow set and put them on this floor instead. I took this little Gryffindor banner from the 2010 Hogwarts set and I made a little candle with a pen underneath, stuck scabbers underneath one of the beds just to make it a little bit more personalized to the Harry Potter crew. Also, I've got Harry's Marauder's map on his bed just at an angle, stuck in with blue tack because why not? Moving on down, we've got the Gryffindor common room. I've just done a smaller version of this, so you can see I've taken the flags from the 2019 Advent calendar and chucked those in the corner at an angle. I've taken the 2019 Advent calendar's couch with the golden egg and placed that in the center as well, with a little envelope as well. I've also put a little bit of a carpet in front, just a pattern of 1x1s, and I've also put a mini version of a chess set, which I've slightly taken inspiration from the Advent calendar version. I've just made a 2x2 version with 2 pieces per color and stuck some brown cylinder pieces underneath. On the next level below, I've just added a little barrel behind the stairs just to give it something interesting in the background. Moving on to the Whomping Willow set where Filch's office used to be. I've placed them side by side with the drawers in between. I've actually doubled the drawer, so I took the first drawer design and put another drawer on top of it just to make it taller and to create some height difference. I've also added a eyelet or a bracket, I'm not sure what it's called, 1x2 under the pillows, under the slope pieces, just to give it a bit more height as well. And then I've made myself a little table made from a 4x2 plate and 2x1 pieces as legs. I've added some accessories on top of that, like a bottle piece from Filch's office, a potion which I've made out of a cylinder and a crystal, just a regular cup, and just a regular goblet. I've also added another one of my candle builds just to tie it all together. And just as this is a hospital wing, I've added Harry in his pajamas from the CMF series. Moving on to my next modded room is the owlery. Now I just have Hedwig from the original set, but then I've added a grey owl and a brown owl. I've added some white studs just to make it look like it's bird droppings, and I think it adds a level of realness to it that it didn't have before. Below it, I've got McGonagall's office. This is where the Gryffindor dormitory used to be and which I took the beds from. I've made this her office because I saw that the Gryffindor banner was in the background and I didn't think there was anything else that I could really turn it into with that sticker being there and unable to be removed. So I've placed her in this office with a regular table with the regular pieces, a newspaper, a quill with those new quill pieces and circular quill pieces below it. I've added a candle build again, a mini plant which I've used the flower pieces in red and green and turned upside down into an inverted stud, I think it's what it's called, I'm not sure. And then on the other side I've added an extra 1x2 to stick the Hogwarts trophy on top of, which is a cute little reference because I know that Gryffindor has won the House Cup a few times and I know that she keeps it in her office. A small detail is that I've added a stud next to that just to add some more gold into this room, and some red pieces on the bottom because she's a Gryffindor. Underneath McGonagall's office is the potions classroom. I've modded this so that there is a table in there that I've taken from the Astronomy Tower set. I've actually made the table longer and put the contents of the table onto this new table. I've connected the two different seats and put those together and then stacked some cauldrons on top of each other. There are some different layers on the walls which I've altered. I've made the shelf on the right a bit taller so I could fit the potions book in there, and I think that looks really cool. The final element of my Whomping Willow mod is Professor Snape's office. I've only made this a minor adjustment, but I've added a barrel with some stuff in it from Filch's office and also a cauldron from the astronomy set with the handle on it. I've put the rat that used to be in Filch's office now into Snape's office and moved some stuff around just so you can see Snape's face a bit better. And that's all for now. I'll be showing you guys the rest of my mod in part 2, which will be coming out soon. I'll link it if it's already out. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, give me a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys later.